Hi, this is Benandorf, and welcome back to another episode of Victoria 2, Heart of Darkness. I know it's been a while, but as we last left off, if I do recall, we were on the edge of potentially losing the Great War, unfortunately, assuming, of course, that at 100% they can force a peace. But we're still fighting hard and sending more men over to Europe. So, with that said, let's get started. First of all, need to move around some of these troops that aren't doing much anything. I'm going to send 24th Army in here to help with the Battle of Chita, because goodness knows we need more casualties in that one. And 28th Army, going to combine that one. Just going to slowly move some of these around. We really need to keep getting this, or need to keep clearing out the enemy. China, of course, is no longer in this war, but that means that we just have a pretty solid front here against Mongolia and Russia, which, as you can see, we're doing pretty well about, but the key point right now is over here in France. I'm going to move one of these armies out to start taking some more land. If we can take back enough of France, I'm pretty convinced that we could win this, but it all depends on whether or not we get screwed over by the 100%. Anyways, trying to move around all of these. Oh, there's some troops that I will eventually pick up. And let's figure out where all these transport fleets are. They're all on their way, one way or another. So let's get started. Naturally, we lose some money at the beginning, because that does tend to be what happens. I'm going to raise some taxes on everybody. Let's put them all up to 100%, because we pretty much need the money. Won a small battle over here against some Prussians, so I'm going to go ahead and finish that occupation. 5th Army's not doing anything, so let's move them on out. 10th Army's already in progress. 12th Army's moving. I'm going to actually Now I'm going to move 11th Army over to keep going east. 12th Army I'm going to redeploy over into further west, well, further central Russia, I guess. See, Mongolian hate trains just chilling down here on a transport fleet, which is on its way over to sunny Europe, where they will be bringing the hate. Won an occupation over here in France. So going to keep moving this one on through. If I can free up some of France, maybe they'll build some armies again. I really shouldn't have just left them to it, but you live and you learn. And the 3rd Army's had some success, so I guess I'm going to swing them around. Have to wipe out a few of these smaller stacks. And money's starting to get back to where it's supposed to be, but engaged the enemy in a couple of different places and occupied Lyon, or Lyon. And Russia's demanding stuff. I'm not really interested in accepting a peace. I will keep fighting till the last Japanese soldier is dead, or preferably the last enemy soldier is dead. And we're starting to lose a bit of Eastern Russia over here, but that won't be a big problem. And starting to occupy here and there. Let's see, transport fleets. 10th Fleet's open, so let's take a nice little trip over to Amsterdam. 4th Transport Fleet is ready for another big ol' unit. I'm not going to pick up that one, though. I'm going to move it over here and pick up one of these armies. Send them to Europe, because goodness knows we need more men in Europe. So 4th Transport Fleet, I'll send them over to France. Success in this battle against the Prussians and against the Russians, and succeeded in occupying something else. So gonna keep on rolling with this one, or with the 18th Army. And yeah, these battles went quite well, so just going to try and keep clearing out in Croatia. That ticking war score is still coming against me. But I guess it really just comes down to whether or not that matters. And 10th Fleet, Alright, another successful battle here. I'm going to actually redirect the 10th Army and send them to clear out these Prussians here in Nierba. I can't pronounce any of these names. Oof, engaged a large Russian army, but won another occupation here in eastern Russia, which means that more of my troops can get to the front here soon. That, I'm going to send 6th Army to go ahead and assist. They really need... Oh, just won a battle somewhere. Closed that window a little too quick. But another successful occupation. Actually, a couple of successful occupations. So I'm going to first clear out these Prussians and then keep on occupying. And captured a bit of land. The 4th Army is going to bail. I need to pull them back so they can actually reinforce. Whereas this other army, this 29th, is going to be chasing the Prussians. I do not want them to escape from this. Actually, the 27th Army can do that. In fact, I'm going to redirect the 29th Army to another of these gigantic locations. And 10th Transport Fleet. If I can get Netherlands out of the war, that would be nice. Honestly, if I can pull anybody out of the war at this point. War score, decent against the Netherlands. I could potentially pull them out. Not great against... Oh, wait, did it say... No, they would not accept. I was about to say, if they would... Not doing real well there. Surely, wow. I'm surprised I'm doing so poorly against the Prussians. I guess it's because of France. Stupid France. And, of course, against Russia, doing quite poorly. And we're starting to have a couple bits of land occupied. But nothing too important. There we go. Amsterdam is now being occupied as well. So let's send this fleet on back to pick up some more troops. Because we need more in Europe. Complete wipeout of a lot of Prussian troops. Excellent, 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 excellent. That was exactly what we needed. Oh, sorry about that. That was exactly what we needed. Alright, so I'm going to clear out a few more of these troops and then move on through. 35th Army's getting reassigned. 2nd Army's doing better, so I'm going to reassign them as well. Let's keep taking back France. Surely these allies would appreciate it. And hopefully they will repay it by actually building an army. Because, like, actually, I really need France to build an army. I could use some backup over here. 3rd Transport Fleet also has their nice big 23rd Army. So I'm going to send them as well to the Netherlands. Just to, you know, say hello. And we've started to occupy a couple places. Won an occupation over here in Russia, which did not take long. So I'm going to clear out some Prussians with my elite 5th Army, and then keep on occupying. Let's see which of these armies aren't doing anything right now. All of these on the mainland. That one's occupying. That one's chilling in a boat. Homeland. Occupying. That one should be doing something. Oh, Mongolia's neutral. I knew that. I'm going to go ahead and give them the 44th Army as well. And maybe move this army on up. Move another smaller army down there. Actually, these troops could really... I'm probably going to attach the 52nd Army to one of these other armies from the mainland. But anyways, continuing to move through. Occupying. Chillin'. Occupying, fighting, occupying. What's the 1st Army doing? What indeed? I can't really get anywhere. Not worth moving them, though. 9th Army. Oh, I completely forgot we were taking all of Canada. Hooray, all of Canada! Said no one ever. Alright, and there we go. So, sorry about that. Just needed to sort of get my bearing on what all is happening around the world. All of these battles seem to be going pretty well. Let's keep on moving. Starting to occupy. Caught out some Prussian infantry that I will instantly wipe out. Plus wiped out some other Prussians. It's all working out pretty well for us right now. And additional organization for navies. Not really meaningful, but every little thing helps. Successful occupation over here in the east. So I guess they're going to start heading west. Oof. Siberian love train needs to bail. And I'm going to actually have them do that. They are too valuable to die. Look at all that experience. Wipe out anybody. And yeah, wiped out the 3,000 Prussians. Another occupation has succeeded. And I keep on moving across France. Let's see, at negative 100%. They haven't forced a peace, so I'm starting to assume they're not going to. But this may be a long war. I'm not sure if we'll actually ever end this war. If we could just get Prussia to peace out, though, that would let us take on Russia very successfully. And another couple occupations, of course, successful. So I'm going to move this army on over to back to the west. Get some more occupation going. And we're taking another bit of Prussian land. I'm going to clear out these 12,000 troops and then take the last bit of whatever, Istria. Keeping the clock on moving. Some very successful battles here and there. Honestly, we're doing quite well when it comes to these battles. Alright, let's see. 60,000. Third Army's going to just go ahead and try and take back Vukovar. And then 6th Army is going to chase down these fleeing Russians into Austria. Oh, well, maybe... Yeah, there we go. It was just a lag that wouldn't let me do it. I'm also going to lower taxes. Never mind, I'm not going to lower taxes. I'm going to repay my loan, though. That 12 interest a day is really killing me, he said sarcastically. Met the enemy in a couple of places and a number of successful occupations. So, La Rochelle. I can't pronounce these French names, but that's what I'm going to call it. Just going to move them on forward. Man, these troops are very experienced. And taking another bit of Canada, which doesn't really matter, but hey, I'll be in Toronto soon. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh look, the French are helping. They're taking bits of Halifax. Isn't that useful? Again, he says very sarcastically. Alright, and let's see. Are all of my navies still moving around? 3rd Transport Fleet, what are you up to? Okay, they've cleared out all their troops, so I'm going to send them on back over to the home islands, pick up some more troops, move them on over to Europe. Or maybe even just across the strait. Put them over here in Russia. And started some occupations, plus succeeded in one. And some... Unfortunately for the Prussians, they've decided to throw some more troops at me, so that's going to end poorly for them. Well, for me, though. More battles here and there. And the Prussians are trying to take back a bit of land. So I'm going to send the 10th Army to clear them out. And it looks like that's the only army that's not doing anything over here at the moment. Oof. I am going to, however, send the 25th Army up here to clear out these Russians, and then go ahead and send them over to the front. I think they've earned a honorable battle. Starting to occupy some more land. And succeeded in occupying Blois. Blow, I think, was how you'd pronounce that. I don't know. Again, don't speak French. I took German, so... yeah. And Russians are trying to occupy some of eastern Russia back. This is really a pointless front over here in Siberia. We're pretty much just trying to bleed the Russians, which neither of us is are going to lose enough manpower to matter because we both have ridiculous amounts of manpower. But another successful occupation. I'm going to clear out these rebels and take back that little bit of land. Looks like the Russians are trying to get involved in France, which, again, they're welcome to do. Took some more Canada, so let's take Toronto. If we can hurt the UK's... We might be able to hurt the UK's industry by beating up on... or taking some of their land here in Canada. No promises, but it could at least be valuable. At least marginally valuable. And 35th Army's moving to take another bit of land. France will be Japanese, or at least will no longer be controlled by Prussia. Another successful battle, albeit a small one. And I'm going to go ahead and try and help clear these out of... I guess Pola. Well, I'll go back and forth. Clear out a few troops here and there. And took some more of Eastern Russia. Hey, look, some Russian troops are trying to stop us. I'm thinking that's not going to work real well for them, but hey, we'll see how it goes. I'm going to spread out these armies so that they can reinforce a little bit better, just in case, or just to make sure they don't run up against that attrition limit. And the Battle of Chita is still going on, because that's pretty much what it does. The battle's been going on forever. 15th Army, however, is freed up, so let's send them to take some more of Siberia. Sucks to be them. It seems like it's probably pretty cold up there. But that'll happen. And another very successful battle. Plus some good occupations. See where these guys are running off to. Linz. Alright, well. I will move to get rid of these Russians and clear out the Prussians before occupying anything else. Took back, I guess I have all of Croatia now, so that's exciting. At least kind of. I'm going to use 3rd Army to clear out some of these troops, and then start moving into Austria. I might take these bits of land over here first from Austria. And yeah, I'm taking some more France. Thankfully, because I have such good troops over here, these occupations are taking ridiculously short amounts of time. Like a week to 2 weeks each. And France is mostly, well, about half retaken now. So, chop chop, get with the building. Oh wait, it looks like they are. I think that's what all these little models are meaning. So we should have some French troops joining us soon. About time. Starting some occupations and some battles. Toronto is ours. Let's see. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and chase down the rest of... I don't even know where that is. Ah, there we go. Gonna get rid of the rest of these Austrian and Russian troops. Plus clear some out here and there, of course. And let's see, Mongolian hate train. Almost ready to join the hate train party over here in Europe. Which should be fun, opening up another whole new front. And another successful battle. Thank goodness our troops are so good. Otherwise, this might be kind of painful. All of these battles, one after another. And I'm going to redirect the 12th Army to clear out these Russians before I move them on over to take the front forward. And another successful occupation in France, of course. I feel like I've said that quite a few times. And, even better, we now have a foothold in the Netherlands. Let's keep taking their coast. Eventually clear them all out and try and force a peace from them. That would certainly be the way to go with this. Best of all, we've cleared out a few of their troops, we've cleared out some of their ships from harbor and put them right into the teeth of our dreadnoughts. Starting to occupy all sorts of good land. Plus, of course, more of Canada. And more of France. Hey, look at that! The French have finally rallied and are sending some troops to the front. Maybe they'll start contributing again, now that they actually have their homeland back. Gotta say, this is quite the war. I have not had this great of a war in Victoria 2, maybe ever. Second Transport Fleet's ready to bring some infantry and artillery to sunny England. I'm thinking I'm gonna send them right to Venice and open up another front. As people always say, the more fronts you have in a war, the better, right? And yes, that was rhetorical, but Japan needs no common wisdom. Success in another occupation. Keep the hate train rolling. Or I guess in this case it's more of a love train, but keep the train rolling is the key here. The Russians are trying to occupy something, but we got some more mountain ranges. So unfortunately for the 14th Army, their next assignment is way up there in Siberia. Mountains and cold. What more could you ask for? 4th Army's getting reinforced enough, so I'm going to send them on over. Clear out some more Russians. Because clearing Russians is what we do. And we do it well. Seriously though, there are so many Russians here. I can't believe that both of our manpower is just so endless. But hey, more of Canada. Take that, Canada. And more of Siberia. Take that, Siberia. Ooh. Big stack of Prussian and Russian troops. I think I'll go ahead and join them. And oof, that army's not very good at occupying, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and join in Marseille. And wiped out all of those troops. So let's move them on south. Help clear out some of this land, since the 18th Army is mostly conscripts and so won't be able to clear it out very quickly. But another successful occupation, I should say. Come on, wipe out these Dutch troops so I can move my Mongolian hate train to join us. Wiped out some Austrians, took some more France. Everybody loves occupying France. It's pretty much just the thing to do. And wow, that was a fast occupation. I guess I'm just going to keep them rolling forwards. And that would be the other one. So I'm going to send them here. Clear out these 12,000 troops. And met the enemy in Zagreb. Let's see, 6th Army. Ooh, lots of Dutch troops here to clear out. And we completely sunk their navy, or at least whatever was remaining of it. So let's get the Mongolian hate train rolling. Toot toot. A successful, if uneventful, battle over here in Croatian area again. And the Russians be trying to take bits of China, as is tradition. More occupations in France doing well. Let's see. I'm not entirely sure that's what the Russians were doing. Maybe they were just trying to take back bits of their own land. Siberian love trains, I guess, getting involved again. So let's get that rolling too. And neither of those armies are quite ready for prime time, so to speak. That one is, though. 28th Army might go ahead and get moved. And another very successful battle. Plus an occupation of Canada. So let's keep on occupying Canada. Really, this isn't making any difference. The Canadian front is meaningless in the scope of the war. But hey, it's a lot of fun to take Canada. Another number of battles and some more successful occupations. Gonna clear out these Russians and then keep on moving east. Eventually, I'll get to Prussia, or at least what remains of the Holy Roman Empire between... Oh, well, most of these minors are not allied, so... Yeah, we'll get to Prussia. and almost cleared out all of southern France now. So France is continuing to increase their army numbers and helping out with the occupation, sort of anyways. Starting to occupy some more of Canada, reaching some battles. Took some more land over here in Brittany. Come on, Mongolian hate train, be faster. But taking some more of the Netherlands anyways, so that's fun. Took some more of Canada. Let's take Ottawa next. That was quite the battle success, as was that. Gotta say, way to be, 25th Army. I completely forgot they were even still moving. 4th Transport Fleet. Let's send them back to the home islands now that they've brought their troops on to French soil. So 33rd Army. Yeah, okay. I was just making sure, or I was just checking on whether or not they were fully reinforced, but no, they are not. So I'm going to go ahead and send them to Foe, and they can try and take back this bit of mountainous terrain. Took some more of Siberia. Hooray for us. Going to keep working on solidifying that front. And moving on east. Almost taken all of eastern Russia. Let's check our war score with some of these combatants. Netherlands, getting there. If I can take some more of their land, I can get them to do capitulation, I imagine. So, even if I could just get them to bail, that would be some positive movement in our direction. The ticking war score is going to take a while to clear back out, unfortunately, but an okay battle over here. The Prussians just keep on running, unfortunately, which is rather annoying. So I'm going to go ahead and just finish up the occupation and then... Oh, wait, no, this is 100% infantry. No wonder. Okay, I'm not going to finish up the occupation. I'll keep chasing. But at least that one in Russia was successful. The Battle of Chita just keeps on going. So I'm going to pull out the 21st Army. And let just what's remaining there. They have, wow, neither of us have like any cavalry, but they're all infantry, so I still think we're winning on this one, especially once I get some more reinforcements in there. And took some more Canada. Again, pointless, meaningless, whatever. Our people want some additional reforms. I'll go ahead and give them low subsidies, just to make them shut up for a while. Oh, lower factory costs, that's good at least. And I think I just got a completed... Yeah, there's this completed occupation. Let's free up some more of Brittany. Very nice battle. These Russians just cannot stand against us. And of course, he's retreating into Mongolia where I can't chase them. Oh no, a dead general. Sad. I don't think I can really do much of anything anyways, because all these troops are just chilling here in Vietnam. Which I hear is nice in April, so maybe that'll work out okay. The Serbians got involved. Am I even at war? Oh, I am at war with Serbia. Huh, how about that? It's funny the number of countries that you just are randomly at war with. Ooh, more Russians are coming. I might just go ahead and... I'm not getting much. Well, no, I could get reinforcements here. Cleared out some more troops, it looks like. Nice of this navy to clear them out for us. Oh wait, no, those are just transports. I don't like that. Let's see, are all these other... Oh, and the first transport fleet. I can't believe I completely forgot about them for so long. Where's my head today? So sending them back. 6th transport fleet as well. Let's see. There. I'm gonna go ahead and send this. Well, no. All those fleets are fine. I'm thinking the transports will get away. If they don't, it's not the end of the world. Ah, crap. And they forced a peace. Well, such is life, I suppose. So I guess what I need to do first is demobilize. At least I'm still number 1. I'm not sure by how much. An adequate amount. And, wow, buy all of those troops. Homeland Protection Front is still around. 4th Transport Fleet. Wow, they completely dismantled my army. But, again, we're still winning, so it's not a real big deal, I suppose. These troops, however, I'm going to have to deal with at some point. Actually, 4th Transport Fleet, I think I'm going to use you to pull these troops out of Europe. What few remain. That's very disappointing. Oh good, the USA just declared war. That's great. They want California back. Well, they can't have it. Except I might not be able to stop them. Crap. Well, we shall see how this all goes. Because there are quite a few of these Americans trying to stop us. On the other hand, I can probably just, like, give them California and still end up winning, but I wanted to keep California. Alright, 5th Fleet I had moved to go and help defend. What I'm going to do instead is move them over here to Eureka, move them over to California, go from there. Homeland Protection Front's probably the one that's going to get moved over to US of A. So Transport Fleet, you can move over there. I'm going to go ahead and build another set of 30 transports. Oh, wait, no, we can't build anything. Awesome. Alrighty. Well then, let's just keep moving some of these units back to where they can actually make a difference. So let's group those two together. 29th Army, I'm going to group those, although those aren't really a fighting force considering they have no infantry. Gonna get rid of that army. Thankfully these two are still big enough, and then 3rd Army is still quite large, so I'll send them over to US of A as well. Alright, 5th Fleet. Never mind, you're going to come over here first, and then you're going to go to the US of A. Yeah, of course we've lost some land here and there. I'm not sure if I can actually take back California. I might have to give that to them, which would raise the support for fascists at least, so kind of moves in the right direction. And do I want liberal or militancy? Capitalist can be militant. I think I can go ahead and lower some of these taxes, though. Yeah, that'll work. Though I am running still a little bit low on cash. And of course I'm number 2 in military power and in prestige, but nothing I can do about that at the moment. I might just go ahead and give this one to the Americans. Y'all can have California back. There's not a whole lot I can do about it, so I guess, yeah. Right now I just need to regroup and set these, move myself back over to Asia, and I guess I'm not going to be able to build anything else for the rest of this game, so just holding out for the next few years. And I'm going to stop there for now, so thanks for watching, and when we come back next time, I guess we'll just sort of see if we can run out the clock and still end up number 1. So check back soon for more Victoria 2, Heart of Darkness.